Very good morning, my dear friends, and welcome you all to this wonderful Vestige initiation program. If I am audible, please type audible in the chat, in the comment box or in the chat window. If I am audible, please type audible in the chat window so that I'll be able. Very good morning, my dear friends, and thank you, my dear friends. Thank you so much, and please have your notepad and pen handy so that we can take some important notes from this session. And please call up your team members. Please call up your team members and inform them to log in, come live and watch this training session. Right, thank you. So, how was your day today? And how's your business? Hope you guys are doing great. Good. So, my dear friends, before we start, let's discuss about how we will take this VIP in coming days. See, the VIP Vestige initiation program is actually a full day program. Yeah, and usually we start early in the morning at 10 o'clock, and that training goes up to 5 in the evening. But since we are doing it online, we have divided this module into 3 parts. Okay, so each per day we'll be covering one part. So we'll be having 3 parts on 3 days. So today will be part 1, and next Wednesday we will have part 2, and after that, then we will be having on the coming Wednesday we will be having part 2, and then the Wednesday we will be having part 3. So we'll be covering the session, the entire training in 3 weeks. And each session will be around 1 hour 30 minutes to 2 hours. Okay. To learn the streets and to know the easiest way or the simplest way to become successful in Vestige, just type means bring it on. Just type BI box. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you. And this is Pranav Praveen with you. I am the regional manager for training and development for South in Vestige, and I am in this organization for last 9 years. This is my 9th year with Vestige, and in those 9 years, I've almost conducted more than 1,500 plus trainings for our Vestige distributors. And today I'll be taking you through this session, Vestige initiation program, wherein we'll be learning or we will understand the key concepts or the key techniques which will make you more successful in Vestige, right? Good. So Vestige initiation program. Vestige initiation means start. So this session, in this training, we'll learn or we'll understand what is the right method or the right way to start in Vestige. Okay. And I'll be watching your comments, and possibly I'll try to answer all the comments. Or if not, by the end of the session, I'll be, and most of your doubts will be covered during this session. Okay. So, hoping to have a wonderful day with you guys. Is my voice audible? Is it clear? If not, then I'll have to switch my internet connection. Please comment on the chat, comment box or the chat box. Please comment on the chat box or the comment box whether my voice is audible. Okay. And most of you say it is very clear, and very few, one or two people, they say it's not clear. And I think you should be checking your internet connection, okay? Or please have a headset or a earphone to listen to this training. Okay, good. So Vestige initiation program. Initiation will start. So in this training, we'll understand what is the right way to start this business. Okay. See, usually when it comes to direct selling or multi-level marketing or direct selling business, most of the people consider it to be a part-time business or a business which can give you an additional income. Okay. And but in Vestige, what we or in Vestige as a company, what we suggest is, or how we promote this, we consider this you can choose this business as a career. So what is the meaning of the word career? Career means the profession or a business or a job which you choose to have to lead a fantastic life or to lead a life the way you like. That is what we call it as career. So career would be the option or the opportunity that you select to run your life or to take your life or to take you to the epitome of success and the way you want it to be. Okay, so career is okay. Most of you say it is clear, and if it is not clear, I would suggest you to check your internet connection, brother. Right. So career when we are in our schools or most probably in your college or when you're doing your higher studies, we always dream to have or we always have a goal to have a fantastic career so that it will help us to live the life the way we want, right? And majority of the people don't consider direct selling business as in a career. But in Vestige, we suggest or we strongly promote a person can select Vestige as a career. And in this session, we will see why a person can select Vestige as a Vestige business opportunity as a career. See, let's understand at some point in our life, we have understood that we need a career, we need a job or a business, a full-time job or a business or a career, which is the only option which can help us grow in our life, right? So to have a good growth, to grow in our life, we always want we understand that we need a good career. And Vestige can be one of the best career. That is what we'll be discussing in this session. So why do we choose a career? The reason why we choose a career is the basic three things. And anyone and everyone, when they come into, when they select a career, we expect three things. One is a good income. What do you mean by good income? A good income should be an income more than our needs. A good income should be an income more than our needs. And second one, and when I say the income has to be more than your needs, at the same time, it has to be a regular income. It has to be a continuous income. So according to me, a good income is an income which should be more than your need. And at the same time, it has to be there should be a continuous flow of the revenue or finances. So that is called as a good income. Secondly, the career or the job or a business that you choose should give you name and fame. right? It should give you name and fame. And third one, the job or the business or the career that you select should give you a good lifestyle. When I say good lifestyle, if you are in a rented house, you should be going for the own house. If your own house is 1 bedroom, you should be going for a 2 bedroom house. If you're having a 2 bedroom house, you should be going for a 3 bedroom house. If you have a 3 bedroom house, you should be having a car parking. And not only car parking, you should be able to buy a car, right? Every year your lifestyle should keep on improving. That is called as a good lifestyle. So these are the three basic things anyone and everyone would expect when they choose a career. So first one is a good income, second one is name and fame, third one is a lifestyle. And let me ask you, most of you are already in a job, or most of you have already started working somewhere, or some of you might have selected Vestige much earlier. So in your personal life, before joining Vestige, let me ask you, were you happy with your income? Or if at all, if you have not been to a job and you have selected Vestige, let me ask you, in your family, maybe your father, mother, they are working, or your brother, or anyone will be working. So were they happy with their income? Were they happy with their monthly income? You can post your comments on the chat box or the comment box. No. Were you satisfied with your present job? Before joining Vestige, whatever job or business which you had, were you satisfied with the job or business? You can put your comments on the comment box. Right. And let me ask you, if you are not satisfied, okay, let me ask you, what was the reason that you were not satisfied? What are the reasons which made you dissatisfied, or why were you not satisfied with your job? You can give me the answers in the comment box. And I'll be keep on. I'll check all your replies, all your comments. What is the reason? Why were you not satisfied? It could be because you were not, your salary or your income was less, or maybe you did not get a job that you dreamt of, or if you had a job, there was a lot of pressure, maybe pressure from the boss, work pressure. You were not able to do what you like. Your remote control was with someone else. You were not operating by your own. You were operating by somebody else's control, right? And the time you take to eat, the time you sleep, everything was decided by somebody else. Somebody else would decide what time you need to wake. Somebody else would decide how long you need to take for your lunch. Somebody else would decide what time you can eat. Or see, in very simple way, if we say you were not able to live the life you want, right? You didn't have, you might not have had enough income, or there was job pressure. Your boss was giving a lot of pressure. Your timings were not flexible. You were not able to do what you like. You were not able to take some rest. You were not able to sleep till the time you wanted, and you didn't get proper recognition. You were not getting proper growth. There are many reasons why you were not satisfied, right? Okay, now let me ask you, if you were not satisfied with your job, why were you doing that? Why did you go for the job? Why were you, with all these problems, you continued working in that job? What was the reason? Please answer in the comment box. Thank you. So the reason is very simple. You didn't have any other option, because you had to pay your room rent, you had to pay money to your home, you had to pay your house rent, you had to pay your bills you wanted. You purchased a two-wheeler with an EMI, and you had to pay the EMIs every month. You had to give money to your home. You had to, or if you had a education loan, you had to pay for that. There were many reasons due to which you were going for the job. You didn't have any other option but just continue with the job, because you had certain commitments. Every month from 1st till 10th, before 10th, you were supposed to pay your bills, and you wanted money to pay your bills. and you had commitments. And to manage the commitments, as well as to, along with managing the commitment, you had some dreams. You wanted to buy a house, you wanted to buy a car, you wanted to have a good bank balance, you wanted to take care of your family, you wanted to go for your dream vacations, you wanted to buy your dream car. So there were many things which as your dreams. So both to achieve your dreams and at the same time to manage your family, you were going for the job, and while you were going for the job, you sacrificed a lot. You were sacrificing a lot of things, like you were sacrificing your you sacrificed your happiness, you sacrificed your rest, you sacrificed your good time that you should be spending with your friends. You sacrificed the time which you were supposed to spend with your family. You sacrificed a lot many things, and yet after all these sacrifice, were you happy, or were you able to achieve what you wanted? And majority of the time, you keep on thinking, why is my life like this? I've not done anything wrong, and why is my life like this? Why things are not going in my favor? And you could not see any growth in your life, or you could not see your future was bright. You had a lot of confusion, you had a lot of anxiety, you had a lot of frustrations, you were totally confused. Am I right? And after all these sacrifice, why were you not able to live your dream life? Let's try to find out what is the reason. Let's try to find out what is the reason. Thank you. So let's say there might be in your place, there should be a bus station, right? And from this bus station, you can find many buses going to different places. And how do you know which bus is going to which place? You can see a name board which is put up on the bus, which will show you where does this bus go. Am I right? Okay. So which bus would you board? Which bus would you board? You will get into a bus which has the nameplate of the place where you wanted to go, right? So you have a destination in your mind, and you will look for which bus has the name board of your destination, and you will select that bus, right? Let us say you don't know the destination, you are not sure where to go. You're not sure where to go. Now tell me, which bus would you board? You'll not be able to board because you don't know the destination. So when you don't know the destination, you will not be able to start your journey. If at all you get into some bus and the bus takes off, the bus starts moving, and the conductor, the ticket collector would come and ask you, where do you want to go? You'll say, please drop me somewhere. He will immediately stop the bus then and there, and he will ask you to get out of the bus, right? So unless and until you have a destination, you will not be able to start your journey, nor you'll not be able to continue your journey. My dear friends, the biggest problem the young people face today is they don't have a destination. When you don't have a destination, how can you start a journey? How can you travel? You'll not be able to complete the journey unless and until you have a destination. But here, when we say destination, here I refer to your goals. Unless and until you know what you want, you'll not be able to achieve. The biggest problem right now is people don't know what they want. Unless and until you know what you want, you know where you want to go, you'll not be able to proceed. So before starting this business, let us understand what is our future and how much money we might require. Okay? Because any business that we work, the one primary reason why we do a job, why we go for a job or a business is to have enough and more income to lead a fantastic life. How many of you agree with this? If you agree with this, just type I agree. Thank you. So let's see what is our future. From now on, let's take after 3 years. What will happen after 3 years from now? Today, let's say the petrol price is around between 75 to 80 rupees. After 3 years, what would happen to the petrol price? It might go to 90, 95, 100, 120, 150, 200. Who knows? As the petrol price increases, all the expenses will increase. All the expenses will increase. Let's say last year in 2019, in same July month, if you had been to a supermarket or a departmental store or a shopping center to buy some things, let's say your parents wanted you to buy some groceries from a supermarket, so they have given you a list. You went to the supermarket and you buy the product, and to buy all the products that was in the list, let's say you had 20 or 25 items in the list, and to buy that products, if you had spent around 2,500 to 3,000 rupees last year, this year with the same list you should be you'll be spending around 4,500 to 5,000 rupees. All your expenses have increased. Your bus fare has increased, your train tickets have increased, your grocery items have, cost has increased, your home resident has increased, your mobile internet charges has increased. If you're married, if your kids are at school, the school fees has increased, your bike EMI has increased, your electricity bill has increased, anything and everything, all your daily utility expenses has increased. But did your income increase? Did your income increase? So all the expenses has increased, but your income has not increased. So what do you do? When the expenses increase and when your income don't increase, the only option is to adjust. And most of the life, see, it was said we have to adjust, but we have to adjust to have a smooth life. But what we see today is the entire life is going with adjustment. Let's say during a festival season, maybe you celebrate Diwali, or you celebrate Christmas, or you celebrate Ramadan, whatever it may be. Before the festivals, your entire family go for buying new clothes. That is a regular routine that we follow. So the moment you and your family enter into a textile showroom, men go to shirt pant section, ladies go to sari section, your sister, she might go to a churidar section or a salwar section, you might go to jeans pant t-shirt section. And if you just go around and see what your family members are selecting, the moment they see you, they hold a dress and they'll ask, how's this dress? Okay. And if you are the breadwinner of the family, if they ask your suggestion on how is this dress, they are asking you to look at the dress and give your suggestion. But what would you look? You go very close and you look at the price tag. And most of the time, when we select a dress, the first thing what we look is not the dress. The first thing what we look is the price tag. And majority of the time when we go with our family, the dress that what our family selects, the cost of the dress what our family select is the cost is more than our budget. When you see when you see the cost is more than our budget, you will just hold the dress and say the material is not good, the color is not good, the design is not good. But what is actually not good? Your budget is not good. I don't say you don't have money, but I say you have a limited budget. I say you have a limited budget. So you say it is not good, and immediately they select another one. Again, you say it's not good. Till the time the dress fits into your budget, we will say it's not good. Once it fits into our budget, we'll say yes, it's excellent. So what's happening here? We are not able to. It's not only with the family. Even when you go for to take a dress for you, when you go to a showroom to purchase a brand new shirt, this is what's happening. You might like a dress. You like a dress. You like you like the design. You like the color. You like the fitting. But since the cost does not fit into your budget, you'll say no. I'll not take this. So you're not able to take the dress that you like. You go to a restaurant. The moment you go into a restaurant, the waiter would give you, what would the waiter give you? He will give you a menu. We can't call it as a menu card. We should be calling it as a menu book. Nowadays, they don't give you menu card. They give you menu book. And any page you turn, all the pages have boxes, and all the boxes are divided into two boxes, left and right. So now tell me, you have something written on the left of the box and you have something written on the right side of the box. What do you check? You check the left or right? Please mention in the comment box. Do you check left or right? Thank you. All right. So what mentioned in the right side? On the right, they have mentioned the price of the food items. See, when the menu card, what is the first thing that we need to check? We'll have to. We should be checking what is the food available and what food do we like. Or we should be checking, do I have the food, does this restaurant have the food which I like? But instead of looking into the food items, what we do is we'll say, oh, 300, 250, 200, 250, 100, 120, 80, 60, 80, 60 idli dosa. This is something which you have in our parotas. This is something which you're eating every day at your home, and you go to a restaurant and you're having the same thing. So you're not able to eat what you like. You're not able to wear what you like. See, food, shelter, and clothing, these are the basic things that basic human needs. And if you are not able to meet those needs, if you are not able to handle those basic needs, imagine what kind of life we are living. And every day, a thought comes to our mind. Money. If I had little more money, my life would have been better. So instead of living a life which you like, you are living a life of compromise. You are living a life of compromise. Do you want to change the situation? To change the situation, the only option to earn more than what you're earning right now. 3 times more. How many of you want more income? How many of your income to be 3 times than what you earn? If you want 3 times more, just type 3T in the comment box. 3T. 3T means 3 times. Thank you. Now let's go to 5 years. What will happen after 5 years? Today, let's see, in your house, there are mixer, grinder, washing machine, TV, two-wheeler, car. So there are many electrical, electronic, mechanical gadgets or utensils, right? So there are many things which is related to electrical and mechanical and electronics, right? So now, earlier your TV, washing machine, fridge, all these things were a sign of luxury, but today all these things are the basic necessity. All these things are basic necessity. Am I right? So earlier, if the mixie does not work, your mom, and if you're married, your mom or wife would say the mixie is not working. You may need to wait for another 20 minutes to have the lunch ready or the food ready. But nowadays, people say if the mixie is not working, they would say the mixie is not working, so I have not cooked. You just, it's better you order something online or you go to a restaurant and eat. So why have things changed so much nowadays? If the mixie and the mixer grinder is not working, people don't cook food. Reason is today husband, wife, all of them are working. The entire family is working. So for men, it's okay when they work only at office, but they work in office and home. So if they have to reach their office on time, and if they have to ensure that all the things at home has to be managed, they need all these electrical, mechanical equipments. So this has become a part of our life, and this has become a basic necessity. So what happens is when we are using this more again and again, this has been used every day, and this gets damaged. Earlier, it was easy for us to repair. You take it to a mechanic shop and he will repair it. But nowadays, most of these instruments are use and throw, or most of these machines are use and throw machines. So instead of repairing it, you can pay another 2,000, 3,000 rupees extra and you can buy a new one. So if, you see, imagine your LED TV will work for 3 to 4 years. Your two-wheeler, you will not be able to use more than 2 years or 3 years. Your mobile phone, you'll have to change every year. So all these electrical, mechanical products, you should be keep on changing. And since this has become a part of your basic necessity, you every year, you will at least spend minimum of 1.5 lakh rupees on these equipments. Either you buy it in full, you pay it full cash, or either you buy it in installments. You will definitely spend more than 1.5 lakhs. Imagine your two-wheeler. The average EMI for a two-wheeler is 3,500 rupees, the bare minimum. And most of the houses have two-wheelers. Apart from your petrol expenses, only the EMI, you end up paying 7,000 rupees per month. And in a year, that itself comes around 84,000 rupees. And imagine all the other expenses. You need at least minimum 1.5 lakh rupees just to replace all these equipments. And your family is big. And since your family is big, there will be a lot of functions happening in your family. And when during the functions, you can't avoid the functions. You should be going for the function, and when you go for the function, you can't go empty handed. You should go with some gifts. Earlier you can go with a wall clock or a dinner set. Now you give them a wall clock or a dinner set, they'll smile and take the gift. Once you go back, they will not even open the box. They'll just touch the box, and they will find out what is the product inside. And if it is if it is a dinner set or a wall clock, they'll not even open it. They'll just write your name and stick it on the box. And when there is a function at your home, they'll wrap it with another cover and present it to you. And you'll open it and you'll be wondering, I have seen this somewhere else. It was not somewhere else. It is the same thing which you gave them some time back. And today, if your friends or your family members or relatives, if they have to accept a gift, you should at least give them a gold ring, which will cost you around 15 to 20,000 rupees minimum. And you have many friends and family members and relatives, and somebody whom you know, somebody who's very close to your family, or somebody who's very close to you, they if they are hospitalized, and they might come and ask for your help for the hospitalization expenses. And these are the things which you need to handle when you have a family. And if it is a hospital case, then even if you don't have money, you'll have to borrow it from someone and you'll have to help them, right? So these are the expenses which you will not be able to ignore. If you have not faced these kind of expenses right now, maybe very soon or in your future, you will find you'll face all these expenses, and you can't run away from this. And if you want to handle these expenses, see, if you don't have money, you'll have to borrow it from someone. And to give him the money back, you'll have to borrow it from somebody else. Then you'll go for some personal loan, or you'll take money for interest. And your debt keeps on increasing, and finally, you'll be borrowing money to pay the debt, pay the interest. And if you don't want to get stuck in these kind of situation, or if you have already stuck, and if you want to come out of these kind of situations, the only option is to earn 5 times more than what you want, what you're earning right now. So how many of you want 5 times more income than what you're earning now? If you want 5 times more income, if you want your income to be more than 5 times than what you're earning right now, just type 5T in the chat box. Thank you. Let's think about 10 years. See, after 10 years, what will happen? After 10 years, you might get married, right? You might get married. If you're already married, and if you have kids, they'll complete their schooling, and they should get married. So after 10 years, your lifestyle expenses is going to go up. You will buy a car, all your expenses will go. Your home rent, if you're in a rental home, your house rent will increase. Or if you're planning to buy a home, you need more money to buy a home. If you're planning to buy a car, you need more money to buy a car. Once you buy a car, the maintenance cost itself will be high. When you buy a car, you need a house which has a car parking. If you're married, and if you already have children, and if you're not married, and when you get married, you'll have to manage all your expenses for your partner, and if your parents might get retired, you'll have to take care of them. And you get married, and when you have kids, their school expenses, their educational expenses, and all your expenses going to increase in next 10 years. And believe me, my dear friends, your expenses will increase by leaps and bounds. It will increase the way you will never ever be able to imagine right now. It will definitely increase, because you have bigger dreams, you have bigger commitments. so your expenses are going to increase. You'll have to, if you have a loan, you have loan. If your parents have some loans, you have to clear that. All these commitments will come to you. You will have all these commitments, all these expenses will come onto your shoulder, and you should be handling this. And if you are already married and if you have kids, imagine after 7 to 10 years they'll finish their schooling and they'll go for higher studies. So for your children's higher studies, you should be spending more money. Today, in a normal MBA school, if they are charging around 8 lakh to 10 lakh rupees to complete an MBA, after 10 years, it will be around 50, 60 lakhs. Right now, to complete an MBBS, you need at least 30 lakhs. After 10 years, it will be a 60, 70 lakhs. And after that, you should, after their education, you should get your children married. And that itself will, marriage itself, right now for a boy, you need at least 7 to 10 lakh rupees to get married, minimum, the bare minimum. And if you have a girl child, it goes up to 30, 35 lakh or 50 lakhs. After 10 years, it go by, it may cross more than a crore. So you should be having money for all this. So if you need money for all this, you should start saving money from right now. And if you have to start saving money from right now, you should be having your income at least 7 times than what you're having right now. So whoever wants 7 times more income than what you're earning right now, just type 70 in your comment box. Thank you. What will happen after 30 years? 30 years from now, you'll become old and you'll get retired. You'll become retired. Once you are retired, where will you be? You will be at home. Once you're retired, you are at home. Imagine now on a leave day, let's take a Sunday. A Sunday, you're not going anywhere, you're completely at home, and still you spend minimum 1,000 rupees per day on a Sunday, on a leave day. Right? If you're not going anywhere, you're staying at home. On a leave day, you spend around 1,000 rupees per day, right? And now you have weekly, one day. Even if you consider 1 week off every week, in a month you have 4 week offs, and every week off you spend around 1,000 rupees. Imagine after 30 years, once you are retired, the entire 30 days in a month is a leave day. So what will be your expense after, what will be your monthly expense after 30 years? Imagine 30 years back, okay, 30 years back, 1 liter petrol was around 650, 750 or 8 rupees. Now it is close to 80 rupees. The petrol price has increased by 10 times. 30 years back, 1 kg rice was around 2 rupees or 3 rupees. But now 1 kg rice is around 45 to 50 rupees or 55 rupees. So after 30 years, if the inflation goes like this, who knows, the petrol price might be 800 rupees per liter, rice might be 400 rupees per kg, and your dal will be 1,000 rupees per kg, oil will be 1,000 rupees per kg, and onion and tomatoes will be 600 per kg. If things goes like this, we don't know, even your daily expenses, you might need at least 3,000 rupees to run your family per day. Even today, we are not able to manage our family expenses or household expenses with 20,000 rupees per month. So after 30 years, you should be having at least, you will spend, you will have to spend 1 lakh rupees per month. Manage your household expenses. And unfortunately, you might be retired, so you don't have an income. When you don't have an income, your expenses are gonna go up. So right from now on, we should be saving money, or from now on, we should be saving money, or we should be having enough money to save for our future. So if you want your life to be completely settled, if you have to manage all these expenses, these are the basic expenses which we have discussed. If you have to handle all these expenses, you should be looking for earning at least 10 times of your income right now. how many of you want 10 more times, how many of you want to increase your income by 10 times than what you are earning right now? If you want 10 times more income, please type 10T in the comment box. Thank you. See, what will happen if you don't have enough income? Have you ever thought about your future? Have you ever thought about what will be your future if you don't have enough income? See, how many of your family has problems? How many of your family have problems right now, whether small or big? If your family is facing some problem, 98% of the family problems are because family and personal problem. 98% of your problems are because you don't have enough income. You don't. 98% of your problem is because you don't have enough money, right? Rest 2% of the problems can be solved by the support of your family or with the grace of God. But 98% of your problems can be solved only when you have enough money. Am I right? If you agree with this, just in the comment box. So this is the right time for us to think about earning income at least 10 times than what we are earning right now. So let's see what are the and let's see which career suits us. See, from now until now, what we were discussing were the basics. But from now on, what we are discussing will be very, very crucial and important points for you to decide this why business that you have chosen. The Vestige business is very, very good. So this will help you to figure out whether you have selected a right career or not. So please start taking notes, and this will be very, very helpful for you to guide your team members. And it will help you to guide your friends to select the right career. The first option is the salary job. See, majority of the people go for a salary job. Why do people go for salary job? People think it is safe and secure to go for a salary job. But yes, it was safe and secure very long time back. The reason why people go for salary job is they think you get a regular income and there is no risk. But right now, the situations have changed. See, when now right, we have seen many companies laying off people. We have seen many companies going bankrupt. We have seen many companies which have closed overnight, and the employees are at stake and their life is at stake. And today, if you see, even after seeing and hearing all these things, people are interested in going for salary job. The reason is, right from our childhood, we have been taught, or our parents, our teachers, all the authority figures, all those people who had influence on us, they were asking, always suggesting us to go for a salary job. They were talking in their perspective, and they never understood that things have changed right now. See, I remember when I was during my school days, in my town there were three people. In my village there were three people who were one person was a school teacher, another person was a postmaster, another person was working in some other department, I think some railway or transport department. These three people were very they came from they completed their education, they got into a job, and after getting into a job, when they started getting a regular income, their huts were converted into terrace houses. They purchased new car. They had good earnings. If somebody is selling the land, they would buy. If somebody is selling a house, they would buy. Their assets started increasing. They sent their children to other bigger cities for higher education. In fact, the first doctor and the engineer came from their houses. And they had very good name, fame and respect. And every time my parents used to tell me, you have to study well so that you can become like that uncle. And that uncle was the role model. And not only me, my friends who were studying along with me, all of us wanted to become like that uncle or that auntie. And people go for their schooling, they study well, then they go for the college, and after finishing the college, you try for a job. Once you go get a job, and the first day when you go for a job, we have a dream. We think within 5 years I should uh, be settled. I should have enough and more money. And you work day in and day out, you work day night, you work, you slog like anything. And after 5 years, when you compare your life, when you see what is the result of your life, you will see one simple difference between that uncle and your life. That uncle, he goes to the bank every month, and you also go to the bank every month. That uncle goes to the bank to see the accounts office deposits, and you go to the bank to pay the loan. So those days, in earlier days, when I talk about, let's say, your parents' generation, their generation, salary job was more sufficient and more. But today, with your salary job, you will be able to only manage your household expenses. You will not be able to have bigger dreams. You will not be able to achieve your bigger dreams, or you will not be able to live your dream life. So for those days, salary job was okay, but right now, salary job is not sufficient. And in their days, they had pension, but today there is no pension. Until in your parents' days, when they had a job security 60 years, but right now you don't have a job security, right? So for those days, salary job was okay, but with the current scenario, a salary job can help give you a minimum income, which will help you to manage your monthly expenses or household expenses. You'll not be able to build a dream life. I don't completely ignore, or I don't completely say that a salary job will not help you. Your life can change in your through your salary job only when you have at least when you get into the top level jobs. If you're in the senior management jobs, and if you're earning more than 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs per month, your life might change. But you think, when will you be able to reach to that position? How many years would it take for you to reach to that position? And are you sure that you will reach to those kind of positions? And we work in some companies, and after some time, you think that this company is not being switched to another company where you get 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees more. You work in that company for some time, then you think this is also not good, and you go to the third company. After jumping 3, 4 companies, then you'll come to know that your life has not changed. So, my dear friends, your life will not change by switching over the companies. Your life will change when your income changes. Your life is not dependent on which company you work. Your life is completely dependent on what income you earn. So stop switching over companies, and look for a career which can give you a handful of money to lead a fantastic life. So after switching to 3 companies, how many of you can relate it with me? If you can relate it with me, I just type I relate. Thank you. So next option is, once you go try 2, 3 companies, you switch over 2, 3 companies in a salary job, and then finally you will think, okay, it's better to start. Let me start my own company. And right now the trend is, the youngsters, they always think about having some startups. But my dear friend, tell me, how many startups were able to complete 1 year? If at all they complete 1 year, how many companies have crossed more than 5 years? And or you might start a small business. Let's take the scenario what we see around. See, today, if you want to buy a dress, where do you go? 20, 30 years back, if you want to buy a dress, there was a small Vinod Katpi Center or Kavita Cloth Mart or Fatima Readymades near your house. When you were a kid, you might remember these names. You go to those small shops to buy your dress. But today, where do you go? You go to shopping malls. You go to big textile showrooms. You go to fancy branded outlets. So tell me, you go to small shops to buy dresses. Do you go to small shops or bigger shops? If you go to small shop, just type small. If you go to big shop, just type big. See, 20 years back in our family, when to buy a gold ornament. Where do they go? They go to a small, what do you call them? We call them achari. Yeah, people who work with the gold. So you go to the goldsmith. You go to the goldsmith to buy gold ornaments. But today, where do we go to buy gold ornaments? We go to big jewelry showrooms. So you don't go to a small shop, you go to a big shop to buy jewelry. And 20 years back, if you see, to buy provisional items, to buy household provisional items, we go to the nearest kirana shop, the provisional store, the grocery shop. But now where do you go? You go to supermarket, you go to hypermarket, you go to shopping malls. So you tell me, to buy dresses, you're going to big shop. To buy clothes, you're going to big shop. To buy gold ornaments, you're going to big shop. To buy your shoes and slippers, you're going to big shops. You tell me, to buy anything and everything, do you go to small shop or big shop? I would rather say it's not big shop. It's better to say big showroom, right? You don't go to shops, you go to big showrooms, right? And if you, in this situation, if you start a small business, who is going to come to your business? And now people, big companies, big corporates, big showrooms, they give a lot of offers and they attract all the customers, and people don't come to small shops. So it is very, very challenging to have a small business. See, right now in this COVID pandemic, the most affected people are the small business owners. And we should wait and see how many of them will be able to come out of this mess, come out of this financial crunch. Even if the COVID goes out, even if everything gets settled, but I don't think most of the small business owners, they will be able to revamp their business. So starting a small business was a good idea 20-25 years back, but right now starting a small business idea is not a good decision. Next, let's talk about the unstable income. When we talk about unstable income, let's talk about real estate business. Let's talk about any seasonal business, real estate or building construction or property deals, or being a consultant, or getting admissions and getting admission for students at colleges. All these are seasonal business, and most of the seasonal business are dead right now. In seasonal business, you don't have a regular income. At one point, you will have some income. Then, as the technology is improving and the facilities are improving, your business is going down. So, in unstable income, there is no steady and safe, secure income. And all the people, and even today, more than the professionals, most of the business are moved into big corporate companies. All the professional services has been converted into corporate business. So all the income which people were getting from their professional jobs has come down. Earlier, a doctor, he can start a clinic, and during the monsoon season or some flu season, his income is high. But nowadays, you see, people are not going to clinics much. Nowadays, they are going to, or the patients are going to corporate hospitals. Right. So all the professional jobs, or most of the seasonal income business has taken a toll, and there is no scope. And some of might have tried all these, and you would have found that there is no, or you might have seen your parents suffering with all these type of business and jobs. And most of the time, after finding all this, I see, in salary job, you trade your time. You trade your time, that for the time you spend, you get money. But whereas in small business, you work. In a small business, you are not owning a business; you are owning a job. Again, you are paid for the time you work. And in unstable income, nowadays there is no income at all in unstable business. And next comes the direct selling business. There are lots of research which says direct selling is going to be the future. Now you see any business which is related to referral marketing system, or it has been a word of mouth marketing system. People use a product, they like the product, and they share it with their friends. Right? They share it with their friends. Somebody was sending a message saying that even the lower middle class people are going to small showrooms. My dear friends, even the small middle class people or the lower middle class people, whomever you are referring, all of them, they wanted to go to a big showroom. And even if they go to a small showroom, majority of the people, they go to see, you get better deals. You get better deals from big showrooms than a small showroom. You don't get offers. You don't get one plus one offer or 50% offer or 30% offer in a small textile showroom. You get all these offers only in a bigger showrooms, right? So most of the people, they go to a bigger showrooms. So the entire consumer behavior has changed. When the consumer behavior has changed, most of the business has taken a hit, and all the big business, they are they are the only people who are able to survive. So when we start a small business, it is very, very difficult for us to survive. And there comes direct selling business. See, let's not take all the other scenarios. Let's take the most difficult scenario which is going on right now. Right now, if you go out and if you talk to people, any business owners or even people who are in salary job, people are saying my company has reduced my salary by 30%, 50%. Some of them, they have lost a job. And if you go to a small business owner, they'll say, no, customers are not turning up. Even the restaurant guys, they say people are not turning up. Even for takeaway, people are not turning up. And if you ask them what will happen to your business, most of them, when I spoke to them, they're telling it will take at least 2 years for them to get back to their normal business. And they are not sure whether they'll be able to get back to their regular routine. But in this pandemic situation, see, Vestige, even in the complete lockdown, during the April month, we were in complete lockdown, and we were able to generate more than 100 crore business in a month. And last month, we were able to generate a business of close to 190 crores, which is close to 200 crores. And this month, again, our business has been increasing. And this month, I think definitely we'll be crossing 200 crores. So, but even during this toughest situation, the direct selling business, the Vestige business is growing. And all our leaders, you might have been watching, all your leaders' income has increased. Last 3 months, your leaders' income has increased. Right? So, in direct selling business is the future. In our business, there is a momentum which happens every now and then. There are we have consistency offer, we have new joining offer, we have special offers, and you have leaders to support you. You have online system which has been created. With all these facilities, our business is growing. Even in the world, the toughest period. This is the toughest period which we are facing. Even for most of us, this is the toughest period. Even if you ask your parents, they would say this is the toughest period that they have seen in their entire life. Even during the toughest period, our business is growing. Vestige business is growing. The income is growing. And our leaders, our people, they are completely confident that their business will increase, and they don't have even 1% of worry, fear, or frustration thinking about their future, because they are seeing the results. For whatever hard work they have put in for so many days, they are reaping the benefits right now. Even during this toughest period, their income is growing. Why? Because in Vestige, you are owning your own business. This is your own business. You decide when to work and where to work. You decide whether to work on morning, afternoon, or evening, night, or Saturday, Sunday. Whenever you want, you can work. Whenever you want to take a holiday, you can take a holiday. You can work with people you like. You can work in the place where you are. You can build your business anywhere in India. You can build your business anywhere in the world, wherever we have Vestige business opportunity. So there is no constraint of time. There is no constraint of people. There is no constraint of territory. You had started a business, business which you can build it all across the globe, and you decide your income. You decide your income. There is nobody else can decide when you have to work, where you have to work, with whom you have to work, and what should be your income. It is all completely your decision, because this is your own business. And in Vestige, you own a business without even investing one single rupee. With zero investment, you will be able to own your own business, which you will start building from your town, and which will expand all across the globe. So you have complete freedom. Complete freedom, and there is no boss who will dictate terms to you. You are the boss. You are your boss. You are the owner of your business. You are the businessman. So this is the you just imagine. Do you have any other business with this much of leverage where you don't have to spend even a single rupee, but you are able to own a business which can fetch you lakhs and crores of rupees? See, things are changing. So when things are changing, when the situations are changing, you need to have a proper vision. You should be selecting a business or a career which can help you achieve all your dreams. See, if you see in till 1980s, it was the industrial era where industries were growing. Okay, after 1980s, from 1980s, if you see, software industry was growing, and in 90s, if you see, automobile industry was growing, and in 2000, if you see, real estate was growing, and by after mid of from mid of 2000, like 2005, 2006, that was the time where e-commerce was growing, right? And from 2000, if you see, financial markets were growing. So all these industry had a specific time where they had growth. And now all these industry have come to a point where their growth is getting saturated. So in different time period and in different decades, you saw different industries growing. And then now there are lots of research which is suggesting that there are two industries which is going to grow. One is direct selling and second one is healthcare. From now on, for next 30 to 40 years, there are two industries which will grow. One is direct selling and next one is healthcare. If you select any of these industries, you will definitely grow. And Vestige is a mix of both direct selling and healthcare. So when you choose Vestige, you get the benefit, double benefit of both direct selling and healthcare. So whoever chooses Vestige as their career today, their future is going to be safe. Their future is gonna be safe. So, which means you have selected the right career in the right point of time. See, let's say in your town, just think about a famous restaurant. The restaurant which came in the name of the restaurant which came into your mind. Okay, whatever may be the name of the restaurant. See, this particular restaurant, they might have started at least 20, 25 years before. And when they started, they had a very small business. Later, step by step, they were growing and they were growing, and now they have many outlets. Now their business is very huge. They are having crores and crores of turnover. They are into multiple. The owners are into multiple business, and they are big shots now. They are successful business people now. So when we see these kind of hoteliers, we'll think, okay, it is good to start a small restaurant and we can grow. At the same town, if you see, in last 5 years, you have seen many small restaurants which opened up and closed in 1 year. The same town, you see a restaurant which has grown from a small restaurant to a big chain of restaurants in 25 years. And the same town in last 5 years, you see small restaurants owners, they start and they close up. So in the same town, you see people who are successful in a restaurant and people who are struggling in restaurant. So this will actually confuse us. But see the timing when they have started. People who have started small and have become big, they started 25 years back. 25 years back, restaurant business was a growing business, but today it is a established industry. 25 years back, it was a growing industry. Today, it is an established industry. So when the industry was growing, a small business owner can come and flourish. But what goes its epitome, and when the industry growth becomes saturated, then if somebody starts very small, he will. So the best time when the industry starts growing. And my dear friends, direct selling industry has just started growing, and this is the right time for you to start this business. And you have stepped into this business during the right time. And so after this training, please call your please call your friend or sponsor or leader and thank him for giving this business opportunity. Thank you. So now let us see. Direct selling industry is the right industry. Direct selling industry is the right industry. Now let us see whether Vestige is the right company. Industry is good. Industry is going to grow. Now let us see whether the company will grow. Whether the company which we have selected, whether let's see whether Vestige as an business is it good for us. Let's try to find out, because we as a team we believe Vestige will be the right opportunity for us to have a lifetime career. That is why we have joined Vestige. That is why you are attending this training, right? So let's see whether this is the right company for our growth. For a person to succeed, there are 5 important things. One is in direct selling. For you to become successful, you need to consider 5 things. One is company, second one is product, third one is management, fourth one is market, and fifth one is education system. If these 5 things are right, if these 5 things are correct, or if these 5 things are in line, in correct alignment, you will see growth and success. So now we will see all the 5 pillars. First one is company. Vestige is a company which started in 2004. June 2nd, 2004, company started on June 2nd, 2004. The company was started by the managing director, Mr. Gautam Bali, director sales and operations, Mr. Deepak Sood, and director information technology, Mr. Kanwar Bees. These 3 people, they started this business, and now we are in our we have completed 16 years, and in 16 years we are average compounded annual growth rate is 79%, which means every year company has been growing at 79%. For example, if last year we had done 100 crore, this year our business was 179 crore. So every year we have been growing. And the company started with 2 offices, one in Delhi and one in Bangalore. When in June 2004, when company started, we had 2 offices, 2 product and 6 distributors. 2 office, 2 product and 6 distributors. And today, this is the company 16 years back, we started with 6 distributors, and today we have 1 crore 90 lakh plus distributors, which means we are close to 2 crore distributors. And we started with 2 offices. Now we have 48 branch offices. The branch offices are the offices which you see in Bangalore, Chennai, and Trichy and Cochin. So we have 48 branch offices, and we have more than 2,500 online and offline centers, which we call it as stock points. So we have more than 2,500 offices, and every month we are conducting thousands and thousands of trainings. If you were in direct selling before Vestige, you might know, usually the company, they give only product and the business, but they don't give any trainings. Leaders are the people who will give trainings, but Vestige is the company. From company side, we are giving a lot of trainings. We have product training, we have healthcare workshop, we have system training, we have VIP, VLC. There are many trainings which is happening, and company conducts more than 1,000 trainings for the benefit of distributors. And we started with 2 products, and now we have more than 300 products in 14 different categories. We'll discuss about the product in a few more minutes. We'll go a little more detail in depth. And Vestige started with 2 offices in India. Now we are in India, we are in Bahrain, we are in Bangladesh, we are in Nepal, we are in Oman, we are in Saudi Arabia, we are in UAE, we have started in Ghana, we have started in Thailand, in many different countries. We are now we are at around, we have covered 9 countries, and we are waiting for this pandemic to get over. Very soon we'll be opening up in another 10 more countries, and by 2025 the company's aim is to be one among the top 10 top largest direct selling companies in the world. By 2025, Vestige is aiming to be among the top 10 largest direct selling companies in the world. So we are in a fast growing company. Why should we be in a fast-growing company? What is the benefit of being in a fast-growing company? Let's take an example of train. we have two types of train. One is the passenger train, which goes very slow, and another one is a super fast train. If you get into a passenger train, you will reach late, but if you get into a super fast train, you will reach your destination very fast. So to achieve your dreams faster, to achieve your goals faster, you should be in a fast growing company, and you are in the right company. Vestige is a fast growing company with a strong and stable management. Right? So if you like the company, if you feel the company is fast growing company, if you feel this company is good for your growth, just type company and type wish you wealth in the comment box. And you can write the short form of wish you wealth, WYW as wish you wealth. If you type WYW, I'll take it as wish you wealth. Thank you. Next one is the product. So we are the company which has introduced cellular nourishment therapy in India for the first time. Cellular nourishment therapy means the products are, most of our products are healthcare products, and these healthcare products are, when you take this healthcare supplements, this will nourish your cells and make you healthy. See, if your cells are healthy, your tissues will be healthy. If your tissues are healthy, your organs will be healthy. If the organs are healthy, your system will be healthy. And if your systems are healthy, your complete body will be healthy. For a holistic health, you need to have a cellular nourishment. And Vestige is the first company to introduce cellular nourishment therapy in its product in India. And to learn more about the products, I would suggest you to attend healthcare workshops and healthcare seminars. And you can also learn it by reading the health guide, where you learn more in detail about the products. And we have 14 different categories, right from Vestige to air purifier and sharp air purifier and water purifier. We have 14 different categories covering more than 300 plus products. And every month we are introducing new products, and all our products are manufactured in highest quality standards. And there are proofs and there are certificates to prove the quality of our products. And all our products are, since the quality is high, since we are maintaining the highest quality standards, people buy the product. Once they use the product, they come back to us again and they ask for the product. So the quality of our product is ensuring the consumer loyalty towards the brand. So once your friend buys a product, till your friend buys a product, you should be asking him to buy the product. Once he buys the product, then he keeps on asking for the product. That is the quality of the product that we are giving to our customers and distributors. And in all our products are manufactured in our factories with GMP certified methods. GMP means Good Manufacturing Practice certified. So GMP certificate has been issued by the authorities, approved by World Health Organization and Indian government. So we ensure that all our manufacturing methods are GMP certified to ensure the highest quality standards. And all our products come out with a complete research, and we have an extensive research and development department where scientists work to develop our products. And we have two labs, one in India and one in Russia. So we have our own scientists who are working on the products to give us a better products. And the company keeps on improving its products every year. And all our products are halal certified and FDA approved. FDA means Food and Drug Administration. US FDA has approved our product. In India, FSSAI has FSSAI, Food Safety Standards Authority of India, has approved our product. In Dubai, Ministry of Health has approved our product. So in whichever country we have launched, the government agencies have, in that particular country, the government agency which deals with the approval of these food supplements have approved our product. And there are a few other countries which has approved our product, and those countries will be starting our business very soon. So we are maintaining international standards. That is why we are able to get certification in different, so many different countries. And we were awarded by Institute of Economical Studies for excellence in productivity, quality, and innovation and management. So all these certifications and details you will be able to see in our company Vestige, website, myvestige.com. So please don't forget to visit myvestige.com, the company's official website, where you get all these details. So company is good, product is good. Just type company and product and type wish you wealth, and then we'll go to the next point. Right. Third one is the management. Third one is the management. So, as I earlier said, the managing director of the company is Mr. Gautam Bali, director sales and operations Mr. Deepak So, and director information technology Mr. Kanwar Devsi. All these three people are well experienced in direct selling. Let's talk about Bali sir. Before coming into direct selling industry, Bali sir was in a healthcare industry. So he was working in healthcare industry for 12 years. Then he switched over his career to direct selling industry, and now right now he has completed 22 years in direct selling. And all these 22 years he has been handling healthcare products. Okay, so Balisar, both healthcare and direct selling, Balisar has more than 34 years of experience, all put together, healthcare and direct selling. So now let's see Vestige. Vestige is a direct selling company and distributing healthcare products. So Vestige is a combination of direct selling and healthcare. And if you see, Balisar has an experience in both these industries, healthcare and direct selling. So he is well experienced, well knowledgeable, highly knowledgeable, and well experienced in direct selling and healthcare. And our director sales and operations, Mr. Deepak So, he has more than 20 years of experience in product-based direct selling companies, handling training and operations. And our operations and training has been handled by Deepak sir. So he is having more than 22 years of experience in direct selling. They're doing product-based company, and our company is a product-based company. And our director IT, Mr. Kanwar Singh, he has more than 20 years of experience in building and managing IT infrastructure for direct selling companies. So all the top three management team, they have more than 20 years of experience in direct selling industry. That is why they are able to take the right decision, the right team. That is what has made Vestige so much successful. That is what has helped so many leaders to show their utilize their potential for a higher growth. And our company is DMP certified, and our company is also ISO certified in 9001 and 2015. ISO 9001 and 2015 is the certificate given for the best product and quality, best product and service quality. And Vestige is right now India's largest direct selling company, and we are ranked as number 30th biggest direct selling company in the world. We are 30th biggest direct selling company in the world. And Vestige is also awarded with great places to work for the second consecutive year. We are awarded consecutively for the second time. We are awarded with the great places to work. And all our management operations are very smooth and secure. Imagine even before the COVID, even before COVID started, we had our infrastructure ready. And that is why we had all our online infrastructure ready. That is why we were able to manage our business. That is why our business did not take a hit. Actually, these systems were developed for the future, and company was the management had a proper planning. Their vision and their planning was in line for the future, and they built a platform for the future which helped us in this tough times. So for a business owner, for a leader, for a business owner, for a direct selling businessman, they have created all the systems and operations which will help you to run your business in a smoothly. And our company is a member in HATSA, Health and Dietary Supplement Association. HATSA means Health and Dietary Supplement Association. Now let us see the vision of the management. By 2025, the management has decided to open up Vestige in 50 different countries. By 2025, we will have our presence in 50 different countries, which means the business what you have started right now from your city is going to expand to 50 different countries through your friends and their friends. And companies planning to have 100 million distributors. Right now, we have close to 2 crore distributors, and very soon we are planning to 2025 the company will be having 10 million distributors. And last year our business turnover was 2,250 crore, and in 2025 we are expecting 20,000 crore, which is 10 times of the business what is happening right now. So far we have around 6,000 plus star achievers, and by 2025 we are planning to have 1 lakh car achievers. 1 lakh car achievers, and you could be one among those 1 lakh car achievers. So company has a bigger dreams. When we work with the management which has a bigger dreams, we will be able to achieve our own dreams. So company is good, product is good. If you think management is good, just type company, product, management, and type wish you well, and then we'll go to the next point. Thank you. The next one is a market. If which is our market? Our market is our friends and relatives. Those are the people whom we are going to deal with. Those are the people to whom we will promote our product. Those are the people to whom we will give this business opportunity. So people around us, there are billions of people. Their dreams are growing. Their desires are growing. They want to. They keep on thinking, or they keep on working to improve their lifestyle. And most of the time, they are not able to improve their lifestyle because they are not able to earn more. Right? They wanted to earn more. They wanted to have a good life for themselves and their family. They wanted to have a bright future, but they are not able to increase their income. And now people are very much conscious about health. The health awareness or the health conscious awareness has increased among people. And with this COVID pandemic, people know the importance of immunity. And people are looking for how to increase the immunity, how to easily increase how to easily strengthen the immune system of our body. So people want a luxurious life, people want a better lifestyle, and they also wanted to be healthy. And as I told you earlier, there are two industries which will grow in next 30 years. One is direct selling, and another one is healthcare. For next 30 years, you will see healthcare business growing very fast, and you'll also see you'll also see direct selling industry growing very fast. Direct selling industry can give income opportunity, and healthcare industry can make people healthy. Since Vestige is a combination of both, we can see a double growth, because we will get the benefit of both direct selling industry growth, and we'll also get the benefit of healthcare industry growth. So when these two things come together, our growth will be very fast, which has been already proved in our past. We have already proved it in our past, because Vestige is one of the fastest growing direct selling company, because we have a healthcare product combination. So people are looking for people are spending more in hospital, and nobody wants to spend more in hospital. They wanted to prevent them from sickness, and they are ready to take healthcare products. So healthcare market is increasing, and people wanted to improve their lifestyle, so they wanted to earn more. So they are looking for they are ready to take up opportunities, or they are ready to take up business opportunities which can change their lifestyle. And in Vestige, with the zero investment, we can start a business, and with the low cost, highly effective products, we can make people healthy. So we are in a business where people wanted more. So you are in the right market. So the company is good, the product is good, the management is good, and the market is also right, which means you will definitely grow. You are in the right career. So company is good. If you think company is good, product is good, management is good, and market is good, just type company, product, management, market, and type issue wealth, and we'll go to the next topic, next point. Thank you. Next one is education system. See, we have our product. We are in a growing industry. We have a very good marketing plan, a very good system. But you need to know this business, how to start this business, how to be more effective in this business, right? Let's take an example of doctors. See, which doctor earns more money? Which doctor is successful in your city? I would say the specialist doctors are successful. The heart specialist, child specialist, ENT specialist, neuro specialist, any specialist, they are successful. Why? Because they are experts in their field. Why do we call them as experts? Because they are knowledgeable. So they have more knowledge about that particular field, and that is why they are making more money. That is why they are successful. So for you to become successful, you should be knowledgeable. And for you to become successful in Vestige, you should have complete knowledge about Vestige as a company, product, system, marketing plan, how to handle the team. Anything related to your business, you should learn this. And you might be thinking, oh my God, I'm new to this business. I don't know much about this business. Can I become successful? Don't worry. You can definitely become successful, because Vestige has a proper education system, which is very easy to understand, very easy to learn. Once you learn this, when you understand this, and when you need to duplicate this and then train this to your team, when you bring your complete team into the Vestige education system, they grow and you grow simultaneously. So today, if you see, whoever is successful in Vestige, they have utilized Vestige education system, and they have become successful. So for you to become successful, just adapt to the Vestige education system, learn the system, learn the system, understand the system, duplicate the system, and teach your downlines the same system, so that you as a team will move to the next level and your income will start increasing. So for you to become successful, all the 5 pillars are very, very strong and Vestige. The company is good, the product is good, the management is good, the market is good, and the education system is good. When all the things are good, you will definitely become successful. So just type company, product, management, market, and education system, and wish you well. And then we'll go to the next topic. We'll have another, the session will go for another 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, then we will wind up for the day, right? Thank you. So now let us see, if all these things are good, we should earn good money, right? So we should become successful. And how do we gauge how successful are we? The only way to gauge your success in business is the profit that you make, the money that you make, right? So now we will see how much money you will be able to earn for every hour that you spend to invest in business. Are you ready? If you are ready, just type I'm ready. If you are eager to learn, just type I'm ready. Thank you. First, let us see the salary job. Okay, first let's see salary job. Then we'll go to Vestige business opportunity. Let's take a salary job. If you're going for a salary job, let's say you start your salary job in the age of 25 and you retire at the age of 60. So you work for 35 years. When you work for 35 years, on an average per day, minimum you have to work for 8 hours. And day 8 hours in a year, you have 365 days. Out of the 65 days are week offs and or weekends and or leaves, and you work for 300 days, and for altogether in 35 years you end up working a bare minimum of 84,000 hours. So when you work for 84,000 hours, and if your average monthly income is 20,000 rupees, if your average monthly income is 20,000 rupees, in a year you work for 12 months, in 35 years, and every month you get, if you get 20,000 as an average income, in 35 years your total income will be 84 lakhs. The total income will be 84 lakhs, and to earn this 84 lakhs you have spent 84,000 hours, which means on an average per hour you earn 100 rupees. See, you earn 100 rupees per hour if your average income is 20,000. If your average income is 10,000 rupees, then you earn only 50 rupees. So now you know what stage you are. If your average income is 20,000, your income is 100 rupees. If your average income is 10,000, your average income per hour is 50 rupees. If your average income is 40,000 per month, then your per hour average income is 200 rupees, right? So you know in what situation you are right now. So do you want to change this? Do you think this 100 or 200 enough? Do you think you'll be able to lead a life that you desire with this 100 or 200 rupees per hour? Just type yes or no. Thank you. So sometime back we just discussed we should be looking to have an earnings of at least 10 times than our current income. So if our current average income is 100 rupees per hour, we should be looking at 1000 rupees per hour, right? 10 times of 100 rupees, which is 1000 rupees. So let's see whether we'll be able to earn 1000 rupees per hour from Vestige. In Vestige, if you work for continuously for 5 years, within 5 years you can become a crown director. Within 5 years you can become a crown director. When you become a crown director, and when you follow all the conditions laid down by the company, and when you start earning 7 types of income, when you start earning 7 types of income, your income will be more than 1 lakh rupees. Your income will be a minimum of more than 1 lakh rupees. When you become a crown director, maintain the crown director level, and when you start earning all the 7 types of income, all the 7 types of income, when you earn all the 7 types of income, your income will be more than, right? So how many of you want to earn more than 1 lakh rupees? If you would like to earn more than 1 lakh rupees per month, just type 1L in the comment box, or 1 lakh in the comment box. Thank you. So, when do you want to become crown director? How long would it take to become crown director? 5 years? No, my dear friend, this 5 years was, this number was, or this 5 years was when the company started, when we had only 2 products. But now we have more than 300 plus products. And last month, company has made some uh, changes in the plan, right? Company has made some changes in the plan. And due to which you just need half of it, right? And even now you see, even before the change in the plan, we have seen many people becoming crown directors in 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, 5 months. So on an average, if you are ready to work, if you are committed to this business, if you are really ready to work fast and achieve fast, you just need 1 year, maximum 1 year. 1 year is okay. And if you're very slow, if you're very slow, and if you work continuously, you are slow. You're not. You are slow, but you're working. You are You are consistent. Your maximum time would be 5 years. So, which means you work fast or slow, you become crown director very fast. You work slow, even if you work slow, within 5 years you can become crown director. So you don't worry, you don't have to think, oh my God, I can't work fast, I work slow. Even if you work slow, you will definitely become crown director within 5 years. And I don't think it will take 5 years. You will become crown director much, much before. The maximum time is 5 years. So how many of you are ready to become crown in 1 year and are ready to earn more than 1 lakh rupees per more than 1 lakh? If you are to earn 1 lakh rupees per month uh, and reach crown director within 1 year, just type 1 year 1 lakh in the chat window, and this is as our goal. Let's fix this 1 year 1 lakh crown director as our goal for this one for this year. Just type 1 year. If you're ready to take this as your goal, as 1 year 1 lakh and crown director, just type 1 year 1 lakh crown director in the comment box. 1 year 1 lakh and crown director. You need to write it 1 year 1 lakh and crown director. 1 year 1 lakh and crown director. It has to be complete. All right, thank you. So let's imagine a person is working very slow. Okay, a person is working very slow, and he takes 5 years to become crown director. Let's imagine. Okay, let's assume. And for this 5 years, we are not calculating the income. We are calculating the income only after becoming crown director. Till then, whatever income he takes, let's not count that. We will calculate only the income which he earns after becoming crown director. After becoming crown director, do you think you will be in the same level, or will you go to the next level? You will definitely go to the next level, right? When you go to the next level and when the PV increases, when your business, your income is also going to increase. Let's assume a person becomes crown director and he maintains an income of 1 lakh rupees for next 30 years. And we had taken 35 years in a salary job. So let's take the same time period. So in out of 35 years, let's take 5 years to become, even if a person takes 5 years to become a crown director, next 30 years, let's imagine how much he's gonna earn with a bare minimum of 1 lakh rupees. Okay, with a bare minimum of 1 lakh rupees. Per month, if he's earning 1 lakh rupees, in a year, 12 months, which means in a year, he's earning 12 lakh rupees. If a person earns 12 lakh rupees per month, okay, in 10 years, he will earn 1 crore 20 lakh rupees. 1 crore 20 lakh rupees. Right? He earns 1 crore 20 lakh rupees is a crore pati. And in 30 years, he will be earning 3 crore 30 lakh rupees. So a person who becomes a crown director, and if he earns a minimum of 1 lakh rupees per month, in 30 years, he will be able to earn 3 crore 60 lakh rupees. That is the minimum. As the income increases, this 3 crore 60 lakh would become 7.5 crores, who knows, 70 crores or 700 crores. I mean, it depends on how much business you generate and how committed you are into this. So you imagine from now on, if you work and you as a person, when you earn more than 3.5 crore, will that change your life? Yes. So this is the minimum. So imagine the potential of the business that you have selected. There is a minimum that we are talking. And we have leaders who are earning 50 lakh rupees per month, and we have a leader who is earning 1 crore rupees per month. The same 30 crore, 3.5 crore rupees, we have a leader Siddharth Singh who earns in just 3 months. And very soon you will see he'll be earning the same 3 crore 60 lakh rupees in 1 month. And I'm sure you are also capable to earn 1 lakh rupees per month if you're committed to this. You might earn the same amount, 3 crore 60 lakh rupees in 1 month. That is the potential of this business. So you are in such a potential of this business. You are standing on a gold mine. It is up to you to take. It is up to you to be committed and earn. So, are you? I hope you understood the potential of this business. So, are you ready to go for this 1 year, 1 lakh and crown director in this year? Yes. If yes, just type 1 year, 1 lakh and crown director. Thank you. So, if you're committed to become 1 year, 1 lakh and crown director, then you need to work for 5 hours per day. You need to work for minimum 5 hours per day. So some of you might be going for a job and you might be wondering, how will I work for 5 hours per day? So when we say 5 hours per day, either you can have, if you are a full-time Vestigian, if you are completely into Vestige, and if Vestige is the one single business opportunity or income opportunity you have selected, then you should be looking for more than 8 years, and 8 hours. And if people, if somebody has, if you are already working in some job or a business and you have selected the Vestiges, your alternate business, or if you've selected Vestige, then you need to manage find out at least 5 years. When I say 5 years, it's very easy to spend 5 hours in your business. Every day morning, you'll have to, before you start your regular job, you'll have to set aside 1 hour to talk to your team members, talk to your downlines, talk to people who have committed to come for meeting, talk to people who are in your consistency offer. For all these phone calls, you need 1 hour. And in the afternoon, when you have a lunch time, okay, you have a 1 hour lunch time, half an hour for your lunch, and half an hour to talk to at least 3 people to invite them for meetings. At least talk to 3 people. So morning 1 hour, afternoon half an hour, 1.5 hours. And every day you need to show the plan to at least 3 people, minimum 3 people. It can increase, but it should not decrease. To show a plan presentation to 3 people, you need, for one person, you need half an hour to 1 hour, right? So for 3 people, you need 3 hours. If you meet all the 3 people individually, you need 3 hours. If you can manage all the 3 people to attend in one single meeting, you just need 1 hour. So you need to decide how you're going to plan it. Okay, so even if you meet them individually, it is 3 hours. So 3 hours plus already we had 1 hour, we had spent 1.5 hours, so totally 4.5 hours. And every night before you go to bed, spend half an hour to improve your business knowledge. To improve your business knowledge, read some books or materials, literature related to direct selling or your skill development, or read about the products or learn about the products, watch motivational videos, and what to read and what to learn. You can talk to your leader and they'll be able to, your mentor will be able to guide you. So like this every day, I think this is comfortable. This is something which you can manage. So every day minimum 5 hours, and you even work on Saturday, Sunday. So totally you have 330 days. Like this, in 5 years, you spend maximum of 8,250 hours, and you become crown director. So for all the, and if you take 5 years, you may need 8,250 hours. But for you guys, I know you are very vibrant and very fast. You might not need for 5 years. You just might need 1 year. So the maximum time is 8,250 years. In salary job, you spend 84,000 hours, but you don't see any change, big change. But with 8,250 hours with Vestige, you become a crown director, and for all the effort that they have put, if when you maintain your crown director level and maintain a minimum of 1 lakh rupees income, your total income is 3 crore 60 lakhs, and you have spent 8,250 hours, which is per hour, you'll be able to earn 4,363 rupees per hour. And what would you ask? You ask for 10 times of 100, which was 1,000 rupees. Here it is 4,363 rupees. Now tell me, is there any other job or a business opportunity with you right now to earn 4,363 rupees per hour? That too without any investment. That too without any single investment. So now you got to decide. Is it 4,363 rupees or 100 rupees? What do you want? In Vestige, you can earn 4,363 rupees for every hour you work. And in your salary job, you can earn 100 or 200 rupees for every hour you work. So you got to decide what do you want. So you have two options. You have Vestige and you have salary job. You have Vestige and salary job. You have Vestige and salary job. Now you decide what do you want. You need Vestige or salary job. I don't say you to leave your salary job, but I'm telling you, please don't miss the chance or miss the benefit of being in Vestige. Hold on to Vestige, be consistent, work continuously, and reap the benefits and change your life. So, what is your goal? Please write your goal in your comment box. What is your goal? 1 year, 1 lakh, and crown director. 1 year, 1 lakh, and crown director. And I saw Faisal Hussain was asking how to become a crown director. Faisal Hussain, I would say we have 2 more sessions. One is coming on next Wednesday. So there we will be covering the few more details about how to become a crown director. And consequently, we'll have another Wednesday where again we will be covering more details. So this week we have set the target. Next 2 weeks we will see what to do and what not to do to achieve your goal. Clear? So 1 year, 1 lakh, and crown direct. That is the goal that we have set. So right after this training, call up your sponsor, call up your mentor, and tell him my dream or my goal is 1 year, 1 lakh, and crown director. Don't forget, please inform the 1 year, 1 lakh, and crown director. Inform them and ask them what to do, and they'll guide you. And see you in the next session on next Wednesday at same time at 7 o'clock on 7 o'clock on the same channel. Yeah, and we'll be discussing more. And this is, see, whatever you have seen right now in this session is just a trailer. Okay, the real picture is gonna you're gonna see the real picture in the next 2 sessions. Now we have only just set the base. Now in the next 2 sessions, you will see how beautifully you can devise your plan to become a crown director and earn 1 lakh rupees in 1 lakh rupees is not your lifetime income. 1 lakh rupees is something which you will be earning in next 1 year. But once you reach that goal, then we will be resetting your goal for 10 lakhs. Right? So, and right after this training, in all your WhatsApp group, just type 1 year, 1 lakh round direct. Let the world know that you have set a goal for let the world know that you are dreaming big. Let the world know that you're up to something great. Right. So thank you so much. Wish you well and see you on the top. God bless you all. And this is Pranav Praveen signing off from you. And see you on next Wednesday.